Hey there, welcome back. I'm Mark, and today I'll be drawing Homer Simpson with a surprise folding paper technique. All I need for this drawing is a sheet of paper, and I'm going to be using some marker paper, a Sharpie, and your favorite colored markers. So the first step when creating this project is to take our paper and fold this in half, right down the center lengthwise. Just like that. Okay, so we'll open this back up. Then we're going to take this bottom portion and we're going to fold this side in half. Okay, so we have two seams. Now we're going to take this and we're going to come halfway in between this portion right here. So I'm going to take this edge and I'm going to come, and this is going to be roughly halfway. And you can kind of look on the side to see how far you are. But if you're off, it does not really matter here, if you're not exactly in the center. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take this top portion, so we're going to go above that, and we're going to fold this so it lines up with this edge right here. I'm just going to turn mine upside down just for a second here, so I can get that to kind of line up as closely as possible. It's kind of like that. Okay, so I'll rotate this back. Now you're going to have a longer top portion and a shorter bottom portion. But what happens is when you open this up, you'll be able to reveal in the center here. So we're going to close this up. And then I'm going to grab an extra piece of paper and put that as an underlay, like that, so my markers and stuff won't go through and touch my table here. Okay, I'm going to grab my Sharpie and we're going to start drawing Homer. Now I'm going to proportion this on the right side of the page, so he's going to be looking over to my left. And the way I'm going to start is about halfway. I'm going to start drawing a line through this right here, this seam, okay? And we're going to come up like this. And then I'll draw a curve for the edge of his mouth. And then I'm going to curve this part up, and we're going to start working on the top portion of this drawing. So now I'm going to draw the top lip. Little bend. We're going to come up and over. We're going to stop for a second because I'm going to draw his nose. I'm going to start right about here, and I'm going to go over to the left. I'm going to curve down just below this line, and then I'm going to come back up, and then this is going to extend, and we're going to go beyond the mouth line right here. So we're going to come across like this. And then we can just continue right across the page like that, and starting over here, create the lower lips. I'm just going to hook this like that. Just going to extend that a little bit more. And then I'm going to come down and meet back up with my shape like that. So we have his mouth. Okay, we'll continue back up here. I'm going to do one eyeball, and this will be a U shape, and we're going to go almost to the edge of his mouth right here. So we'll start here, we'll come down and up. Then I'm going to draw a curved shape for like the eyelid, like that. And this will actually continue on this side. I'm going to continue this over. And then we're just going to hook this like that, just a little bit. Then on this side, we'll extend that eyelid just a tad. And then we're going to try to come back up, and almost like we're going to complete that circle, but we're going to stop. I'll draw a little eyeball right there, and that's going to be touching that top of the eyelid. And then on this side, we're going to start drawing the eye roughly where the base of the eye is here, where that kind of intersects the nose, and we're going to come up, we're going to try to draw the same shape. Come up like this, and then we're going to do another curved line for this piece, and then this is going to continue over, and we'll have a shape right here like that. Then we'll draw another eyeball, and we'll fill that in. Okay, over to this side, we'll draw a little curve for the side of the face. Now we're going to come back to the eye and curve a shape upwards. Let's draw the ear. So in between the eye and the mouth, and like the top of the mouth shape, we're going to come over from here and we'll draw a backwards C shape like that. Then we'll do a curve and then a little curve pointing down. That'll be his ear. Then we'll draw a line that comes up, and we're going to curve this out to the right a little bit. So we're going to come out like this, and be careful how far on top of the page here that you have, because what I want to do is add a couple pieces of hair. So we're going to try to come right about here. So we'll start to curve this, and we're going to come down and we're going to meet right about here. So we'll continue the forehead and we'll come down like that. And then we'll draw these two hair shapes, one from here that cuts across and then dips, and then a second one that comes up, and this is going to cut through the other one like that. So we got two pieces of hair. Now we'll draw this M shape that cuts right across the side of his head, and then we'll extend a line down from his ear. We'll make sure these are connected and straight, and this will just come straight down. Then from his mouth right about here, we're going to come down just a little bit and then hook this over to the left. Then we're going to do a V shape. Starting from here, we're going to come down like this. And we're going to extend past this line here. We're going to come down like right about here. And then this is going to come up, and we're just going to stop just before we hit the mouth. Then we'll draw a line across and extend it beyond the neck. And then we'll draw a curve shape towards the right just a little bit, and we'll do the same curve on that side. Then this line here, we'll draw right about here. We'll just come over, then we'll come down like that. And then this line here, we're going to have another curve like this. And then we're going to just draw this line that comes down. This will have a point like so. And then this one will start going over in that direction. But we're just going to stop for a second. And then we'll keep this going like that. And then we'll just draw a curve for a shoulder. And we'll keep this coming down. And we'll draw the other shoulder like that. Okay, so we have Homer drawn in. Now we can open up our drawing, just like this. We'll flatten that out. So we're going to come down, and we're just going to line this right up and make sure that connects nicely. And then this shape right over here, we're also going to try to draw almost a straight line. It's going to have a little bit of a bend to it. So we'll curve that like so. And then we're going to take this shape right here, and we're going to raise this up, and then we're going to come down, and then we're going to curve this over to the right. So we want to leave a little bit of a gap, and then we're going to come over to the left, back to the right, and then curve this just like so. Okay, now we're going to add some teeth over here. So starting just below this one, we're gonna do a curve like this. We'll do another curve, another, and then we're gonna start coming down. We'll just do a curve like this, and then another one like that. And then we're gonna have a tooth that extends down like this, and then another one right there. Okay, and then what we want to do next is draw the lower teeth. So I'll draw a tooth here. We'll draw another one more, and a small one right there. Now we're going to draw the tongue. So coming from the right over here, I'm going to draw a curve that comes up and it comes out, and then it hooks over like this. And then down here, we're going to curve like that. And then we'll just draw this little separator there for the top of his tongue. Next thing I'll do is I'm going to start from the lower tooth. I'm going to go over to the right and then hook back. I'm going to pretend I'm drawing through, and I'll continue that line till it hits the teeth right about there. Then I'll draw a second line that just follows that last line that we drew. All right, then I'm going to draw the tonsil. So I'm going to do this like water droplet shape. It's like a U shape. And then we'll hook this over like that. And on this side, this will just go and stop wherever it hits your mouth. But we're going to draw his favorite drink. Now you want to make sure you're inside these two lines here, because when this folds, you want that to be hidden. So I'll start with a beer mug over here. So we'll do a curved shape like this. We'll come down. We'll draw a curved shape down here. That's the bottom of the mug. And then we'll come back up like this. Come up, draw the top portion. Now up over here, it's going to have some fluid in it. So we'll just draw this little wavy shape. Just like this. It's almost like a cloud. Just like that. And then we can draw some little frothy bubbles and some little shapes like this. Okay, then over here I'm just going to draw these curved lines across. I'm going to draw the inner part of the mug. So I'll draw a line, comes down, and then this is going to hook over. It's going to come back up like that. And then we'll draw 3 more lines in the middle. We can draw the other side of the mug, and then we'll just draw a couple shapes like that. Now we need a handle. So I'll just do this curved C shape over there and then follow it with the second one like that. So there's our beer mug. And then I'm going to draw a beer bottle just below it. So I'm going to draw a line across like this. And we're going to curve. And then this will be my bottle. And this will curve like that. And then have the bottle neck. And then we'll do a curved shape for the opening. It's a little circular shape. And then we'll have a label on it with 2 lines that kind of hook across. And then we can do a little bottle cap. So a little zigzag razor shape with a curve. And then this thing's folded up, so we'll just do another curve like that. So it's kind of like his bottle cap that's been folded. All right, so there you go. There's Homer with his mouth open. And you can see when you fold this closed that everything gets hidden. And then when he opens up, you can reveal him burping and what he was drinking. So now for my favorite part, grab yourself some markers, and I'm gonna fast forward and color this in. So follow along to the end where you see the final result, and it looks really cool. Well, I hope you like this video. Please like it and subscribe down below to the channel. Don't forget to click those notifications so that you see every video I produce each and every single weekday. So until that next one, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.